Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Hope you all are doing really well.
Okay, so let's first get some overall cards on how this person is feeling about you and the connection, what's their overall energy in it, and then we will look more at what they want to say, the person's overall energy towards you. We have the Four of Cups, awareness, and we have the Nine of Cups, good fortune. We have the Nine of Wands, determination. We have the Five of Cups, hope. Okay, and we have the Queen of Wands, passion, and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, growth. All right, so number 4, I feel whatever the situation is, I feel you've grown a lot from it. You really realized a lot about yourself. And let me get a couple cards here. We have time. I feel like this person could be maybe kind of disappointed because maybe they feel that you're the right person at the wrong time. And here is whip. Yeah, I feel like this person, this comes through a lot. I feel especially number 4 lately, that they were working so hard towards some goal with their career, and I feel like they weren't able to like give you enough time, like the time and attention that you definitely deserved, and they saw that you deserved it. And I feel like this person, maybe you guys moved on, and I feel that this person could be punishing themselves over it, just like, man, what did I lose? I really missed out here, because I feel like this person shared some really special moments with you, and you made them feel amazing like no one else has ever made them feel before. And I feel at the time they were just turning away from this and trying to play it down and try not to be affected by you so much, but I feel that you really got to their heart. You really made them feel something, and I feel they got very confused with this clouds here on the bottom of the deck. All right, so with the Five of Cups, this person could be really missing you, or just regretful or sorry that things happened the way that they did. Here's falling leaves. So this is time changes everything. Time coming through again. So for a lot of you, maybe this happened a long time ago, or this is something that's been going on for a long time. The season of fall or autumn could be significant in this connection as well. Maybe you guys met then. Okay, songs remind me of you. So you guys could have really connected on music, or this person just has some favorite songs that feels like they feel like describe you and how you made them feel, because they're like, you know what, I never actually felt that way with someone before, and I never really understood what some of these songs were talking about, but meeting you helped me see that. The Nine of Wands in the middle here, I feel like this means like this person, they really had their guard up. Okay, here's transits climate. So this is about timing as well. I feel like this person was going through some major transition in their life, and they were like, man, why couldn't you have shown up in my life at a different time, or why couldn't the circumstances have been different? Yeah, because I really feel like they see you as just like the perfect person, the perfect partner, someone incredibly interesting and attractive. And here's friends and colleagues. This person, maybe you guys met through friends, or you had a lot of mutual friends, or you work together in some capacity, or you're in the same field. That could be something you connected on. I'm also seeing that this person sees you as someone that that would like really get along with their friends and their family, or that they would be very proud of introducing you to friends and family. So they're like, man, number 4 is the kind of person who I have so much respect for, and I would never be embarrassed to bring them in front of friends and family because they make me look good. All right, so let's see here. What would this person say to you if they could say it, if we could remove blocks to communication here? Communicating deeper. Okay, so we have caution coming out first. And they're like, I'm sorry I had to have my guard up right away. As soon as we met, I saw something really special about you, but I immediately had to put up my guard up because I knew I could fall so easily for you. And here's Queen of Pentacles growth. So she's coming out again anyway, wants to show up. They're saying like, I'm amazed by how much you have grown just in the time I've known you. You have leveled up your life so much, and I've never known anyone like that before, and that's something that just makes you so attractive and stand out so much from the others. Here's justice, balance. They're like, I'm sorry, I've just never done justice to you. And here's the Six of Swords, boundaries. And I feel like they're saying that you deserve to move on to brighter and happier days ahead. They want you to move on. If they're not there for you, they want you to move on with a partner who is there and supporting you and taking care of you. The Lovers is splitting from the deck here. So passion, they're like, if passion was all it took to support a relationship, then there definitely would be enough here. But I just feel that our paths weren't aligning at the right time, that our life circumstances just weren't aligning. And this is very disappointing for me because I don't know how I'm going to find someone who is as interesting as you, and someone who just makes me really feel something, and I feel so much pleasure with you as well. Yeah, they're like, not many people make me feel something beyond just lust and something in the moment. You really made me feel something deeper. You struck something deeper within me. King of Pentacles, mentor. Wow. So they're saying like, I saw you 100% as my equal in every way, and in some ways you were better than me too. In some ways we were unequal because you actually were more accomplished in some ways. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, contentment. All right, they're saying I 100% saw us being like husband and wife, spouses, life partners, till the end. I could see that. I 100% could see that, but just the timing wasn't right here, or I needed to take time with this, and you don't deserve to be kept waiting around because there's so much more ahead for you. And here's the Tower, foundation. I feel like they also are saying I didn't want to destroy something that either they or you worked so hard to build already, that they didn't want something to come crumbling down. They wanted the foundation to be between you two to be built just like naturally, rather than having to like tear something down and to build something from it. So they were feeling like something was going to require like too much destruction to or like tearing like a family apart or something to make this work. Like, just as one example I can see, just like if this was like different countries or something and one person had kids, they didn't want to like separate you from your kids, like that kind of thing. That's just a specific example. Or make you have to like leave a job that you work so hard at, or like have to spend like a lot of money to like restart your life somewhere else. So they're like, I didn't want to have to just tear down so much of your everything you've built so far. And here's go the distance. Okay, let's see what else comes up with that. Here's Page of Swords, vigilance. I feel like they are cheering you on about some goal that you're working toward. This could be something that maybe they can see publicly that you're doing, or if you guys are in communication, they like keeping up with you about this. They like hearing about your successes, and that they're like, I hope you never stop with what you're passionate about and what you like to do, because I love seeing you do well. Here's Eight of Wands, communication. I feel like they also want you to know that that was their favorite thing to talk about with you, was your dreams and how you weren't going to give up on them, and how you were so determined, because they really saw that you were their equal in that way. They're like, that's such a rare quality. I don't see that about too many people who will just set a goal, they'll have a dream, and they'll go for it, and they will never stop, and they make such amazing, swift progress. Like, they think you're a star when it comes to achieving goals. Okay, Eight of Swords, restriction. All right. So they also want you to know that they're someone who does not like to put too many of their thoughts out there. So they feel they have to strongly feel something and have like a strong purpose behind it to even say it. They're like, I really like to keep my mouth shut most of the time. I'm someone who likes to observe rather than make my ideas known, because I like to take in a lot of information, because I never want to look like a fool. I never like to be caught looking stupid. King of Swords splitting from the deck. I'm not surprised. Structure. So yeah, this person, that's a King of Swords that I was pretty much describing there, where they're like, I need my words to have power and I need them to be useful. So I like to keep my communication very brief. And I feel they could be apologizing that maybe you used a lot more words and were more expressive, and then they weren't, and they're like, I'm sorry in that way for that, but it's just not who I am. I'm just someone who's kind of quiet and likes to keep my words to myself. I like to conserve my energy. All right, so let's get a few more cards here. What else do they want you to know here? Number 4, what would they say to you? Okay, we have mice. So I feel they also want you to know that they deal with a lot of worries and stress and anxieties more than you would understand, because they're like, I come across as really calm and cool and confident, like I have it all figured out, but underneath I'm just this bundle of nerves, and I'm always worrying about if what I'm going to do is enough, and if I'm going to like have enough, if I'm going to make enough money to survive, to support my family. Here's book. We have memory, hidden mystery on here, intellect. I feel they're also saying that they appreciate how well read you are. They also are like, you are the only person who could sit there and read me like a book. I don't know how you were able to do that. I feel that they also liked maybe some book recommendations you gave them as well, and just maybe you opened them up to new topics, especially around like philosophy or the occult. Maybe you were sharing a lot of hidden knowledge with them, and you really got them thinking more deeply about life, or you led them down a path to just pick up some books that they might never have before, so they could be exploring subjects that they never would have touched unless you came into their life and shared some of your knowledge with them. Okay, and then we have lion showing up here. So we have mouse to lion. So they're like, this is how I like to present myself. I like to show people that I am like proud of my accomplishments. I like to show people how much that I've overcome. I like to come across as kind of like this fair and just ruler in a way, but underneath I am just this like scared little mouse sometimes, and that's something I would probably never even really admit to myself, let alone others. They could have like a wolf as a spirit animal as well, so they might select a wolf as their spirit animal. Okay, let's see, let me get another deck here. What else would they say to you? Number 4. Some of them might really like your cooking as well. I'm seeing this cake here. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Or I don't want you to lose everything if you follow me. Because I feel both of you could be from just very like well-established positions. Here is, I need more balance. And they're like, I'm not at a balanced healthy place for a relationship right now, because I'm still trying to balance my finances, my career with my personal life. I put too much time into my career, and gossip only hurts more, so that's why I like to keep to myself as much as possible. I've had a lot of people just speak untruths about me, spread rumors, and it's easier for me to just kind of be a hermit and isolate myself and just keep people guessing rather than give them more stuff to talk about. They're like, I'm so frustrated with that and annoyed with that. Okay. They could be saying that maybe people have been asking them about you as well. All right, it's over. It was flipping out upside down in reverse, and we are 1. So I'm getting, with this it's over card, they really feel that if you guys aren't communicating with them anymore, you're not together, they're feeling like you will always have an effect on them, no matter what the status is of your relationship or your communication status. It's never going to feel over for them because they feel there's something unresolved here, or they want you to know that you've changed them permanently. They can't go back to who they were before because like this knowledge that you've shared with them, it's really changed them, and you've given them a totally different perspective on life. We are one here, so they also want you to know that you feel like a soulmate to them. You feel like their other half. You feel like it may like really makes sense to be with you, but they're like, it just wasn't the right time. I wasn't ready. And here's telepathic communication. They're like, I really felt like you could read my mind. Sometimes you just really spooked me with just how in tune you were with my feelings and my thoughts. All right. So what's blocking them from saying any of this to you? Number 4, or saying more of this to you. We have the 6th house, craft. So this could be their daily work, their routines. This person is just a creature of habit, and they like to work so hard. And so they would have to break their routine and break their usual thinking patterns to even think about like, oh, I should reach out to number 4 and have this discussion with them. So it's kind of like they need like a pattern interrupt. Like you would have to come in and be like, let's have a conversation. Okay, and here is the Knight of Swords, spontaneity. And I feel like this person could be extremely busy. They keep themselves so busy and they keep their mind very occupied that any maybe like deeper, maybe more mystical subjects, subjects like about relating and emotions, that's not something that they typically like to think about. They like to think about what their daily business, what they have to do every day, like their to-do list, just anything that really catches their attention in the moment. I feel like a lot of their social contact could be very spontaneous, just people being like, hey, let's go out, rather than them planning for any of that communication with others. So it might be one of those things, if you wanted to talk with this person, you would probably have to reach out to them, because I just see them very much into their routine, and they could be quite popular and in demand by a lot of friends as well. Okay, so is there anything that they would like to hear from you, or would be nice for them to hear from you? Okay. We have youth on here, breaking free. Anything else? Try things out, independent. So I feel that they would love to hear from you that you're having fun, you're living your best life, that you're maybe chasing some childhood dreams, or indulging in activities that you've loved since childhood. I feel this person could be very nostalgic over like some of their childhood loves. Okay, here's King of Wands, action. Yeah, they'd love to hear what you're doing for either your business or what you're doing to have fun or chase your passions and your dreams. I'm also seeing here that they just love hearing encouragement from you as well when you cheer them on. Here's charity, generosity. I think that's an extra card in this deck. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they like when you're really generous with your words and your encouragement and your compliments with them. This person definitely lights up when you like give them like innocent praise, like unconditional praise, like without any motives behind it, because some people might give them compliments with the motive of wanting to like get attention or get something from them. But when you give them like just like an like a sweet, innocent compliment from the heart, they love that. I feel like they also like to hear about the things that you've done for others as well. They really appreciate that you're giving spirit. Here's 5 of Swords, conflict. Interesting. So for some of you, maybe they're hoping, like if there was a conflict between you two, they're hoping that you are generous of spirit enough to forgive them for it, to maybe overlook some of their faults, some of their flaws. Of course, that's only if you want to. Number 4. Okay, so if you did want to say any of this to them, would they welcome it, or would they welcome hearing from you if you guys aren't in communication? How much would they welcome it? We have Three of Pentacles, recognition. So I would say very much they would welcome it. It would they would recognize your goodness, the goodness in your heart, the goodness in your spirit. Yeah, I feel like they see you as a very good person, and they trust you and who you are and where you're coming from. All right, so let's see here. Any advice for you in this connection, number 4? Here's wait, the timing is not quite right. Interesting, because timing was a big thing coming up in this reading. So there could be something more in development here. It could be maybe you guys will run into each other again further down the line, and the timing will be right. But in the meantime, enjoy your life. Have a great time. If love comes your way, stay open for it. Number 4, if that's something you would want. Here's release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, I feel the message here is don't let this person make you wait around forever. Stay open to other opportunities. And I feel like it could be really good for you to just release anything left, any energy left on this connection, and then just see what happens from there. Again, enjoy your life, and make your dreams happen. Don't give up on them. I feel like that could trigger some really interesting developments in your life in general. Number 4, and if it helps you to believe that there still might be something in store in this connection, there's nothing wrong with still hoping that something could work out between you two. You just don't want it to get in the way of you advancing in your life and living your life and enjoying your life right now. Okay, and missing out on like great opportunities. So let's just get some advice for you guys, just anything you need to hear right now, and then we'll get some message cards, and then we will move into the extended. So the first card out, we have the cedar tree, duration, beautiful, evergreen durability, enduring perseverance, and limitless light. Bring your wishes to fulfillment. Okay, bring your wishes to fulfillment. Interesting. So I feel one theme of this reading was to not give up on your dreams. I feel like that could be a purpose of meeting this person, or something good that could come out of this connection, is that it's going to help you orient yourself to something that you've wanted for a very long time and get you on a happier path for your life. There is so much more to you than you think. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like there's so much more of your potential for you to fulfill. Number 4, like you're only seeing the beginning of it. And these 2 doors here could mean maybe you're meant to be able to fulfill 2 different paths that you see. You could be working on one for a while and then flip over to work on another and be very accomplished in both. And maybe eventually you'd be able to merge them somehow. On the bottom of this deck, we have trust in the wise spirits, and your prayer will be answered. So this could be a time to amp up your spiritual connection, do some more prayer, commune with the divine more. Okay, stay in that divine connection. And then we have, let's see, what is this card? Looks like it's number 17, which would be the star. Doesn't look like a star. I would imagine this is something else. But so it says, okay, I'm sorry, you guys. This card, it's the 4 of Wands. All right, the text wasn't matching with the star. Okay, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. Wow. So I feel like you guys are entering into a phase of life that's meant to be pretty stable and happy. And I feel like this happiness is just going to radiate out and attract in all of the experiences and the people who are only going to add more to your life and make your life more positive and more fun and more fulfilling. So this is a time of enjoyment and laughter and fun. So embrace as much as you can into your life of that right now. Number 4, because I feel you guys have been such hard workers for so much of your life that it's time to maybe take a little bit more of a break and celebrate as much as you can. Celebrate, like, find more things to celebrate in life. Like maybe you have certain holidays that you celebrate already. Maybe add to that list of holidays you celebrate, or make bigger birthday celebrations or something, or celebrate various anniversaries. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a romantic anniversary, just like an anniversary of, like, for example, some people, I think, anniversary of like quitting drinking or stopping some other habit or something like that. Just any anniversary that would be meaningful to you. Um, okay, so let's get some message cards from your person here. I love your body. So I feel like you really were this person's type. There's nothing about you physically that they didn't like. You drive me crazy. So I'm getting like you were hard for this person to resist. And it was really kind of a facade that they're putting up, that if they were showing some kind of disinterest. And I'm feeling overwhelmed because they're like, usually I don't deal with these feelings and I don't know what to do. Not now is splitting from the deck, and you scare the crap out of me is on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, I promise to fix this. And if not this person, I feel like the divine is fixing this for you, number 4, that if there was a lot of trouble that you went through, that you will be paid back for that in some way, that you're going to have so much to celebrate here. I've checked your profile. Yeah, this is the kind of person who, again, is just observing, taking it all in, and not participating as much. Let's fulfill each other's fantasies, and I feel like this person likes to live in the fantasy realm a lot as well. I hate separation. So I feel they really wish the circumstances of your current lives were different, like the time and maybe the space, because maybe you guys live long distance. Okay, and here's your amazing. Okay. And I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. And I sense your anger and resentment. I also mirror your fears. I need you to release these so I can too, and come back into your life. Okay, and if not this person, I feel like that will help you open up to new love if you're looking for that, number 4. I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I am starting to see. So yeah, this person has had a lot of time to think over this connection and think about the lessons that they learned from you.